Okay, I can't find the part where I can make a. Okay, I can't find the part where I can make a poll. Excuse me, a poll. Hey, Munch, you wanna help Dad out? Okay. So I at least get a notification when there's at least a score or somebody gets in the red zone, so I can at least be able to check that out. But I ain't gonna be able to look at any. I ain't gonna be able to look at any plays or updates. Actually, oh crap! I'm supposed to be in this lane. All right, that's my L to hold. Oh well, hell. Okay. Rarito, Rarito, like, how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? No, that don't say Ritrio. That says Rarito Life. I'm sorry, that's how I'm reading this, and anybody who with half a brain is reading it the same way. Okay, but it doesn't matter. So we are starting our drive. We are on the road. I know I have to get this which color it in too, but I'll wait until later. Okay, so yeah, hopefully your grandmother doesn't kill me for being late out there, because trust me when I tell you, I that old lady was really sweet, so I couldn't just say no to a conversation of that. Okay, so hello, Yusu, you. Okay, I can't even. I'm not even gonna try to pretend I can read that. And Christy Kalu. So yeah, good morning to you guys. I hope you guys are doing well this afternoon. So I'm actually on my way to my mom's. I'm going to go pick up Gumball. For those who don't know, Gumball is my baby girl, because I got 3 girls, and all of them are a monumental pain in my ass. Ain't that right, Munch? Hey, y'all heard it from her first. She admits it. Pain in the ass. So yeah, right now I'm just on the road. I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. Yeah, so right now I'm just driving. Eyes driving. So pretty please do me a solid. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, so I was watching the game. Unfortunately, I decided I wanted to do this live stream because, why not? I haven't actually done a live stream in like a few days, so I was just like, I gotta do another one. And then I should have taken advantage of yesterday too, because I was supposed to make this video. I've been holding off making this video for a long time, and so I just haven't. But I gotta post something, right? Post something. Hopefully somebody sees it, somebody likes it. That whole spill. Somebody out there wants me to get Google's money. Okay. But either way, right now I wanna get back to watching the game, but it's halftime right now, so I guess it doesn't matter anyway. But oh well, hell, I still gotta go pick up Gumball, and then when I pick up Gumball, I gotta get her ready to get back to her mom's, so I can get back to doing Lyft. I might go do some laundry. I should have grabbed some water out of my trunk too. I forgot to do that. And I gotta go and do I gotta check the map out, because I gotta make sure I know where the hell I'm going so I don't get lost. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing more embarrassing than being lost while trying to navigate through a city you don't live in. All because you wanted to live stream. Hey, Auntie Roz. Munch, say hi. You're supposed to say hi to Auntie Roz. Auntie Roz, she's watching. Auntie Roz is watching. Yeah, you gotta say Auntie Roz. You gotta be nice to Auntie Roz. Shit. Yeah, well, yeah, she's the person who just left a comment here. She didn't hit the like button, which broke my heart, but no, not you, Auntie Roz. Yeah, so right now we're just making our way south. I had to go to West Sacramento first to drop off a wallet because one of my passengers lost their wallet in the car. Well, I shouldn't say lost it because it wasn't lost. They just left it in my car. So I actually dropped it off to to the guy's mom, which was pretty cool. She was actually pretty cool. We actually shared some Navy stories. You know, she was actually really cool, really nice, and surprisingly enough, pretty, just flat out pretty. You know, everybody who know me know I do kind of like them old sometimes. You know, I'm like the opposite of R. Kelly when it comes to women sometimes. You know, sometimes I'll just be like, you know, sometimes, you know, like I got my ambitions with women. You know, like sometimes, you know, you gotta get them in their 50s. You know, people call R. Kelly a cradle robber. They call Trey Brown a grave robber. I mean, the only difference is the women I prey on are obviously legal. They're just long past their prime. Anyway, Day Day, hey, shout out to Day Day. Shout out to Day Day, because, you know, that is one cool kid. I hope Gumball turns out to be like her. You know, just, you know, turned autism into a real normalcy and just crushes it every day with how she is as a person. I really love that. So shout out to Day Day. All right, okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so the third quarter started, but I'm not gonna be watching it, obviously, because I'm live streaming. So right now I'm actually heading to my mom's. I actually just passed the exit where home is, and the only reason, like I said, the only reason Munch is with me is because I drug her along for the ride. You know, she would have rather, if I was just going to drop a wallet off, she would have been home by herself. And funny enough, she actually likes being home by herself. I've never met a kid who actually enjoyed being by themselves as much as I did, and here Munch is crushing it. Okay, so hopefully my mom actually chimes in, and so that she knows I'm actually on my way. But I'm probably gonna get something to eat on the way home, because on the way there, I gotta just straight shot it, because if I take a stop, then my mom might be upset or something, or won't want me to get her something, and I don't want to do that. Actually, I'm actually supposed to give her some money when I get out there, because people are full of shit and she knows it. Yeah, well, duh. So it's better for me to just make my way there. Better for me to make my way straight there. That way, we ain't got no questions about what's taking me so long. She knows that I'm on my way. He said, hey, what's going on? What's going on? We got the big homie up in here. Rocky Black. What's going on, Rob? So right now, I got somebody familiar. You already know. We got Munch in the back seat. Yeah, right now I'm actually heading out to Stockton right now to go pick up Gumball. She's at my mom's. I'm gonna go pick her up. Then we're gonna go grab some eats. And then make our way back. Make my way back and continue watching this game, because obviously I'm highly invested in the AFC Championship, because I, as a Broncos fan, and y'all know, when Broncos started winning, I started showing my ass, and it has been way too long, my brother. I actually saw the post. I forgot what the post was, but I saw it this morning. You out there in El Paso, is it like snow? Yeah, it was snowing. So it was snowing out there. I was like, oh man, I am so glad I am not in Texas right now, because I can't do snow. I cannot do snow, not even for a little bit, because I spent 4 years living in snow and I hated every second of it. I don't know about y'all, but I hate snow, like, with a passion. I hate snow. I hate snow more than anything. The Broncos are looking good. Yeah, I hope they pull it off too. We had a setback late in the second quarter with Jarrett Stidham's fumble, but otherwise, he was doing his thing, and the defense is shutting things down. So hopefully we can get back in the groove of things. Actually start moving that rock, because we desperately need that. We desperately need this win. We desperately need to get to the Super Bowl. We desperately need to win the Super Bowl. Because I already told people what I was going to do if the Broncos go to the Super Bowl. I already got my plan. I'm gonna go get my Broncos blanket, and I'm gonna wear that bitch like a cape. I'm gonna wear it like a cape when I go to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna just sit all day with my cape while I'm working all day. I'm gonna wear it like a cape, like a superhero and everything. People just gonna have to be annoyed with me. And then if we win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna go from 0 to 1,000 with it. I'm gonna have a crown. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm gonna go overboard with it if we win the Super Bowl. Now the Super Bowl is in February. The Super Bowl is in February. It's gonna be I want to say the Super Bowl is shit. I don't know what day it is. I want to say it's either the 8th or the 15th. I don't remember. All I know is that I want my Broncos playing in it. Oh shit! So I just got an update. The Patriots are advancing right now. They're on the 17-yard line. So hopefully the Broncos can stop that, because we cannot lose this game. It's usually the first Sunday of February, so yeah, it would be February. Yeah, well, they had the Pro Bowl on February 8th. And I know back in the day they used to have the Pro Bowl after the Super Bowl, and then I know they switched the format so that the Pro Bowl is before the Super Bowl, because they give you a week off. They give you a whole extra week. So yeah, right now the AFC Championship is playing right now, and it's the Patriots versus the Broncos. And I need my Broncos to win this game desperately, And Munch wants the Broncos to win too, but for a different reason. Ain't that right, Munch? She's not even listening to me. She got headphones on. Where'd she get headphones from? Yeah, but she's not even listening to me. She didn't already zone me out. I miss when my kids actually revered me as the best thing cooking. Now they just way too cool for me. But yeah, Munch, I had told Munch, right? This is what I told Munch. I said, if the Broncos win the Super Bowl, I will buy her McDonald's every day for a month. And she was just like, go Broncos. Yeah, she was like, go Broncos, because she want her month's supply of McDonald's. Yeah, you see how she looking at me? How she looking at me? She looking at me like something that she scraped off of her shoe. Look, like get that. She like get that phone out of my face. Like like you bugging. She like dad is bugging. Am I bugging? Munch, am I bugging? Yeah, she not answering. But she looking like Pop, you bugging. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. It's okay though. I still love her, even if she thinks I'm not cool anymore. So yeah, right now I need my Broncos to win this game. I need us to get a turnover and a touchdown. I need us to get all that because we need to win this game. Because I was serious when I said I would give Munch a month supply at McDonald's. I don't care what I gotta do. I will get her whatever she wants from McDonald's for a whole month. If that means my Broncos win the Super Bowl, I will go broke for that McDonald's. I don't even like McDonald's, but I'm not gonna eat it. But you know, like that is what I am willing to sacrifice to win a Super Bowl. Because that is how much it means. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, my whole ego is through the roof right now when it comes to this, because that is what I need. I need it as much as I need to breathe. Well, maybe not as much. I ain't that damn fanatical, but I still want my team to win. You know, and I think every sports fan feels that way. Yeah, I think every sports fan feels that way. You know, we always want our team to win. So yes, I need my team to win. We got to have this, because I do not want to deal with the heartbreak of what's going to be in store if we do lose, because every garbage ass team who didn't even, that's who I'm going to hear from. It's going to be from garbage ass team fan bases whose teams didn't even get to the playoffs. I'm going to be hearing from a bunch of fucking Raider fans and a bunch of fucking Cowboy fans, especially Cowboy fans. Like, I talk shit to Raiders fans all the time. Anybody who knows me knows I'm like the #1 Raider hater. But at least the Raider fans will be like, you know, they throw a little respect every now and again, and you know, like, and that'll be it. But like, you know, that'll be it. But like, Cowboys fans, oh my goodness, they will not shut the fuck up. And you know what? The Cowboys fans that I know, I think they won't shut the fuck up when it comes to me about it, is because I always rub it in a Cowboy fan's face that the Cowboys have not beaten the Broncos in 3 decades. I'm not making this up. Go look it up. The last time the Cowboys beat the Broncos in a game was 1995. 1995. That was 30 years ago. And yeah, see, Auntie Rossi, and I can respect you as a Raiders fan because you be cool about things. You know, you be cool about things. You know, win, lose, or draw, you know, you gonna talk your shit. But you gonna talk your shit. That's all you gonna do. You at least show love, whereas, dude, you ain't just a hater like I would be. You know, but Cowboys fans, oh my goodness, they'll be losing. You know, they'll lose. But they'll become fans. They'll become fans of whoever the Broncos are playing because they living vicariously through them. That's the closest thing they'll get to a win. And I really be hating that shit. Like, I really be hating that shit. And I just be like I may be the #1 Raider hater, but you know, I can at least throw a little bit of respect to the Raiders because you know they be doing their thing. For instance, the Raiders beat the Patriots. The Raiders beat the Patriots. I want that to be known. So if the Raiders can beat the Patriots, there's no reason why we are not able to beat the Patriots. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if we can't beat the Patriots, which is laughable, if we can't beat the Patriots, then as far as I'm concerned, the Raiders should have been in the goddamn AFC Championship. That's all I'm gonna say about that. If the Broncos can't beat the Patriots, then we shouldn't have even been there. The Raiders should have been there because at least they beat them. We need to own the Patriots, just like well, I mean, yeah, but y'all didn't beat us this year. I mean, yeah, there was those moments in time where the Raiders had our number. Yeah, I'll agree to that. But this year, the Raiders just couldn't see us. We was John Cena to the Raiders. We was you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how we were when it came to the Raiders this year. And that's just the spirit of competition. It's understandable. The Raiders had a real bad hand handed to them this year, but at least they beat the Patriots. At least they can always, at least the Raiders can say that. Okay, and we just stopped them. We held them to a field goal. Damn, they had the ball damn near the whole third quarter. So the Broncos are going to have to get real. They're going to have to get real vertical, real deadly on them, because we just lost the lead, and we got to get that back. We definitely got to get that lead back. We down 10-7. We can't slide. As a Broncos fan, I cannot let that slide. We cannot be taking L's like that. Not to the Patriots. Not to a team the Raiders beat. No offense to the Raiders. Oh, okay, who the hell am I kidding? Full offense to the Raiders, because the Raiders beat the Patriots. Love and hate at the same time. That's what I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna give them love and hate at the same time, because the Raiders beat the Patriots. But at the same time, we cannot lose to a team that lost to the Raiders. I just cannot stand for it. I will not stand for it. That is an L I refuse to hold. I can respect it. All I know is that the Raiders beat the Patriots, so we should be beating the Patriots. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, see, it would be real dope if my uncle Mark was in this live stream. Oh, because he would be talking the most shit right now. Like, he would be bringing all the smoke right now to this live stream if he was in here. Like, he would be bringing all the smoke. He'd be giving updates of a first down. He'd be giving updates of it would be a -1 yard run by the Patriots, and he would still be talking about, the Patriots lost a yard. They shit on the Broncos. That would be my uncle, like, all the way. I think he's the only Raiders fan that, well, actually, there's a few Raiders fans that would talk mad shit. I know, like, my cousin Taurus, he hit me up last weekend. Oh my God, this guy is a trip. So I want to say he's a Niners fan. I could be wrong. So he hits me up at random when the Bills took the lead over the Broncos, and that lead didn't last really long. But he had all the shit in the world to talk about, how the Broncos was losing, how they was gonna lose, and how everything was just going bad for the Broncos. And then as soon as the Broncos retook the lead, which didn't take long, by the way, he was like, hit me up tomorrow. I don't want to talk right now. He lost all his willingness to talk shit. And I spent the rest of that day talking shit to his ass. And then he talking about some, what part of hit me up tomorrow was hard to believe? The part where you hit me up only when the Broncos was losing. And I was just thinking to myself, if the Broncos was losing that whole game, he would have still been talking shit that whole day. Hell, if the Broncos lost that game, he would have been talking shit that whole day. he would have not. I would have not been able to get him to shut up. He said, Mark and Juanita are overseas in Thailand. Say word. They went over to Thailand. Okay, I see that. They see Uncle Mark out there doing big things right now, out in Thailand and shit. I'm never going to Thailand personally. Nothing against Thailand personally, but like I can't do Thailand because everybody's in Thailand. Everybody goes to, so there's like when I talked about the countries that I plan to go to, I already made it clear that there were 5 countries I'm not going to. Colombia, Dominican Republic, Thailand, the Philippines, and Colombia. Because everybody goes there. Like my countries of choice are going to be right now I have only 3. Yeah, the only three countries that I have in mind right now are Germany, India, and maybe Mexico. But outside of that, right now, the big 2 that I really have in mind are Germany and India. Otherwise, but yeah, I have the 5 that I'm not going to, and like I said, I'm not going there because everybody goes there, and especially like for those who know what it is, if you know the passport bros. I'm not a passport bro, so I'm not going to any other passport bro countries. I don't want to go to any other passport bro country. So like that'll be the places that I don't go. I thought about Poland at one point in time. But with the geopolitical situation going on in East Europe, I figured I'd stay as far away from the action as possible. So like Poland was on the list. Maybe when shit calms down, I might consider it. It'll be a summertime thing though, but as of right now, my plan is still Germany. So like next year, I definitely have my sights set on Germany. India is an easy second, unless circumstances change my mind. But I'm definitely set on Germany. In fact, I'm going to work on my language lessons starting out, because I'm not gonna go. Obviously, I'm not traveling this year. I've already made it clear I'm not going anywhere this year. I will work on it next year when I know I have time, and then I know that I'll have what the hell am I thinking about? I know I'll have vacation hours. I'll have vacation hours. I'll know I'll have money saved up. I'll know I'll have everything that I need in the right position to be able to go on vacation. But at least I got the ball started, right? I got the ball started. Last year I got my passport. So this year I will unfuck all the problems that I made for myself last year and get my money saved up, get everything right in the right direction. I already know how I'm gonna. I already have my financial plan in store, so I'm gonna make sure everything is on the up and up. So when I do get my ass on that plane, I ain't gonna be having no problems. I know I'm gonna have enough money to be able to get on the plane. I know I'm gonna have enough money to go and do stuff. I'm gonna be able to eat and drink and have fun while I'm out there. Because there's a couple of monuments that I want to see while I'm there. So there's a couple of things I do want to see, and then when I go see them, I can be like, hey, I've seen them. Because so like, for instance, I am a World War II enthusiast, not an enthusiast, but it's one of my favorite subjects in human history. So I like to go and look at all. I want to go and see all the stuff that I would like to see while there. You know, and if other things happen while I'm there that are good, obviously. If other things happen while I'm there, then great. If not, that's cool too. But I definitely want to go and see sites that are in Germany. In fact, you know what? When I get home, I am actually going to look up some important tourist sites while I'm there, because Germany is not really a big country. It's not a big country. It's not even as big as California, or at least I don't think it is. So it's not as big as California. So what I'm thinking is I might actually just, you know, go to various parts of the country, you know, use the railway system and go to various parts, go to some of the bigger cities, maybe see the countryside, maybe see, you know, this, that, and the third, see what everything looks like. I'm over at Kim's house. I'm going to fix her lunch. All right, Dr. Ross, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Love ya. Okay, 8 Mile Road. That is the first exit in Stockton. And this guy is driving slow as beans, and probably on purpose. Like, why? So yeah, I'm gonna go and check out some places that I need to visit while I'm in Germany, because I definitely, like I said, Germany is on the top of my list. And of course, India is a close second. And if something better comes up for whatever reason, that is where I will go. But right now, that is where I want to go. It's not a passport bro country. It is a really great historical place to visit. So that'll be what I look for. All right, so I ain't got an audience no more. So I'm about to roll out and get back to watching this game. I also got to get some gas, so I'm not stranded out here, because I do not want to be stranded in Stockton. That being said, I appreciate the 5 people who did hit the like button, and if you subscribed, I appreciate that too. So I'm about to get up out of here, go pick up Gumball, and always remember, everybody, that kindness is free and cheap as fuck. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy your Sunday, and as always, stay mad, my hatters.